This is almost like a foot long. This is one of the epic dishes that you can get here in this Korean food hall in Los Angeles. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am back out here in LA, in Koreatown, because I'm gonna be checking out another rockin' food hall in Los Angeles. I am here at the International Food Court at the Koreatown Plaza. There are very few of these Korean food halls in Los Angeles, and I heard that this one is the best of them all. So this is the video you must stick all the way to the end of, especially if you love Korean food, because I'm gonna show you a Korean food hall tour like no other here in LA at the Koreatown Plaza. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't wanna miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be heading into the Koreatown Plaza here for early lunch. Oh yeah, big appetite. Here we go. Like I said, the International Food Court is in the Koreatown Plaza, which is one of the oldest malls that you'll find in LA. It's about 3 stories and they got pretty much everything here, like your clothing store, jewelry store, hair salon, bakery, and yes, even a market back there, the H Mart. I don't go to most of these type of stores because they don't really interest me, but if you want to check them out, it's all here, so you can definitely have a fun day here. And I have been to this food hall a few times before in the past. It's not the biggest one that you're gonna find in LA, but it certainly packs a punch. There's about 12 different food stands in here, ranging from the heavier foods to desserts, Korean foods to even non-Korean food. This should be very interesting. So one of the ones you definitely need to check out, especially if you like tonkatsu, is the Tonkatsu House. Yeah, I'm always a fan of this. As you guessed, their specialty here is the tonkatsu, which is breaded, fried chicken, pork, fish, whatever you want. And it looks like it's pretty reasonably priced too. That is their big one right there, the king pork cutlet for $13.70. And just to let you know that you can do these catering sizes too. Look at that, good for 10 people. For $100 or $60, you can get quite a bit for your next party. Look how creative this thing gets. You can even get pork and chips. I've never heard of that. Wow, that's definitely a fun twist on fish and chips, which they do have here. And even chicken and chip. Honestly, it's been such a while since I've eaten here that I don't even remember most of what I had here. And a lot of it I think I'm gonna be trying for the first time, but it just shows you can have quite an adventure in this Korean food hall, and it is super popular. There's a lot of people here during lunchtime, and they have 3-hour free parking, so definitely have at it. This one is called the Boston Variety, and there is quite a variety in there because you got the greens and you got the macaroni salad along with the rice. And then you have the fried fish, which I heard is Alaskan pollock fish, very tasty. And that is the pork breaded katsu, very traditional. And that's the hamburg, which is Asian style hamburger. You'll find it in Japanese cuisine too. And it comes with a side of more katsu sauce, and that is like a corn soup. And this one is the biggest thing that's on their menu. So if you have a big appetite, go for this one. This is the king pork cutlet. And yes, their pork cutlet is their most popular thing here, so obviously I had to get it. I don't know about you guys, but I always like eating katsu, so I feel it's one of the safest things to get. If you're in a food hall, you don't know what else you want to get amongst all the Korean food choices. I can already tell I like this place. That thing is so crispy. It's like very crispy, very thin as well. It's perfect. For sure, this is something you definitely need to get here. It's so good. You know, I think I'm gonna be coming back here a lot more often. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this one too. I mean, how could you not? There's a little bit of everything here, like this fish. That looks pretty amazing with all the sauce on it. Whoa, bro. That fish is on fire. I mean, I don't say it's spicy, but it's phenomenal. Fish inside is very tender, it's full of flavor, and the breading, I cannot rave enough about how good this breading is. It is, Yeah, it's pretty magical. This hamburger, I found out, it's actually made of pork. So if you guys like pork, then you're gonna love this. It's just like a hamburger. It's so soft. See, you got the protein, you got the veggies, you got the carbs. It's like really a complete meal. Oh, even got some soup too. Already off to such a great start with that katsu, but it doesn't end there because there is a restaurant to the left of it called L.O.L, which specializes in Korean style street food. So yes, you see quite a variety at this food court. That's the menu right there, and it looks like they have a blend between traditional Korean street foods and stuff that's more contemporary with some Japanese influences, looks like too. Okay, very good. You see, they got the odeng fish cake. How authentic. This time going street food mode. Look at that. We got these fried rice cakes. This is called dokkochi, which is kind of spicy and looks pretty crispy as well. This is like my type of rice cake. We got some shrimp tempura as well, and then that one is calamari, which is all looking so good to me, as well as some seaweed roll, and I think that has some noodles inside, but I'll find out in just a bit. Spicy rice cakes called tteokbokki, very popular in restaurants and street food. And this one is called odeng, which is fish cake with a broth, very popular street food. And then these I'm gonna take to go. These are some of the rolls. You got the assorted roll, and then you also have this one as well, which is shrimp tempura roll. This one is packed with a lot of flavor. What I really admire about this one is that it's soft, but it's so crispy at the same time. It's sweet and it's pretty sour, and it's pretty spicy too. It really is up to you whether you want to use your fingers or you want to use your fork to pick up the foods. Maybe with some of them, using fingers might be easier. That's pretty awesome. Breaded, deep fried, it's so airy. The shrimp itself is very soft. What I'm equally excited to try is the calamari. It's so perfectly breaded and fried. Saltiness level is perfect. This is something you should definitely get here. If I came just for that, wow. I mean, I'd be having such a fun time just eating that. Yeah, there is noodles in here. Looks like glass noodles. So as you can tell, they're very into fried foods here, but I mean, I don't mind because I really like it. And this one is also another knockout. Wow, this is actually a very good spot. And you cannot forget about the tteokbokki, which is most popular street food in Korea. That rice cake is cooked perfectly. Perfect chewiness, not too soft and not too hard either. I think the sauce is good too. It is a little bit spicy, but not as spicy as it can possibly get, because this thing can be really spicy. If you're eating so many spicy, hot foods, you're gonna need to cool yourself down with some of this, right? Oh, that is so refreshing. It's sweet and it has that rice taste. I can't quite describe what a Cheesecake tastes like. You just have to order it and experience it. But I think this is the first time I've seen it served, or it's almost like getting a drink at a boba store, something like that. This you gotta kind of be careful because it's very hot. This odeng with the soup. So feel good. Like on a very cold day, this could really warm up your soul, seriously. This is a big piece of fish cake, just like you would find when you're in Korea. So if you guys want to try a taste of Korea street food style, then yeah, this is the spot you gotta come to. Everything is just so well prepared, well made. Another spot that I'm discovering for the first time here. So now I'm gonna show you something a little different in Korean cuisine that is a little more challenging to eat, but it's definitely a very popular food to eat amongst Koreans. I'm gonna be trying some soondae at Seoul Soon Dae, which are blood sausages. So it looks like they have sundaes of all kinds here. If you want to get their most popular one, it's number 5, which is the sundae jeonsig, which is a sundae platter looks like. But then you can also have sundae in these soups too, and they got some really nice pancakes. You see, look how different this one looks. You got a lot of Korean foods that you can eat here. This is the bimdae-deok, which is a mung bean pancake. Very healthy, very traditional Korean food. And this one is called the budae-jjigae, which is Korean army stew. That's what they call it in English. And this is a popular Korean wartime food, which is composed of noodles, and you got your, I think that might be spam inside, some veggies, a lot of awesome stuff. And here's their main attraction, the soondae. Have you guys had this before? So these are blood sausages. You heard that right, blood sausages that has noodles, it has veggies inside, and it comes with looks like some pig ears and beef tongue, I think. And with your meal, it looks like it does come with some banchan side dishes. You got your kimchi, which is a staple. Gotta have that. Your acorn jelly, and then you even got your zucchini. I am really giving you an education on Korean food here because I'm showing you a lot of the different kinds of Korean foods that you can eat here in this food hall, such as this mung bean pancake. Flavor is perfect and texture is perfect. It's so incredibly crispy. And you definitely need to dip it into the sauce because that's what gives it a lot of flavor. So it's pretty much just like in a restaurant. A lot of these foods is made to order. And price-wise, I mean, it's not exactly cheapies, but it's not terribly expensive either. You know, it's like food court pricing these days in LA. What else can I say? Ooh. Oh, that's a soup right there. It's a little bit spicy, so just giving you a little heads up, but man, it is rocking. Almost kind of tastes like a sundae type of, you know, that soup broth? That's like a ramen, you got your meat in there, everything. In the past, I've had these Korean army stews before where it was so big that one person can't quite eat it all. But this one is perfect for one person. Really a complete meal. And did I tell you that there's spam in here as well? So here's the thing that this place is known for, the soondae. So yes, you put a little bit of that shrimp sauce paste over it. Tastes just like a rice roll. When you eat it, you don't really taste that, you know, that blood taste. It's actually very clean tasting. It's very chewy too, almost like eating a mochi. Then you got all these other things in here, like the beef tongue right there. You see that? That one's pretty good. Oh, I'm really liking that one a lot. It's so soft. I love it. This is another one of the really popular spots in this Koreatown Plaza. So there are non-Korean foods that you can eat at in this food hall, such as L.O.L, which specializes in sushi. And sushi is actually very popular amongst Koreans. Since this is a sushi spot, they got a lot of the sushi, obviously. Everything from California rolls to Philly roll. And if you want noodles as well as the bowls, looks like they got some good selections. Okay, even some bento, as well as some fancy rolls just like out of a sushi restaurant. And these look pretty good. If you want a combo, you see you could get like a tempura combo with California roll for 16, udon California 13. Good stuff. So excited for this one. You see we got the mixed tempura. Look at that, you got a little bit of everything too. Got some shrimp, broccoli, onions, potato, tempura sauce. And I had to get one of the bento boxes. So this is the unagi bento, which is freshwater eel, because I'm the biggest fan of this. That obviously is the freshwater eel with sesame seeds over the rice. And it does come with the eel sauce. So you just kind of like pour it on just like that. Oh yeah. And that right there's California roll. Got some salad, and that is fried wonton and egg roll. So it comes with miso soup on the side. Yes, the whole experience. Super crunchy. So yeah, they have meals that are just tempura. So if you just want to have at it with tempura, it comes with the soup and you're all good to go. Oh, that soup is good. Always love miso soup. I mean, don't you guys agree? Okay, that works. I love that eel sauce because it's sweet, a little bit gooey. I feel I could eat eel over rice every single day. I'm not kidding you. I really think I could. Phenomenal. Typical tasting California roll. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying that there's nothing very unusually inventive about it. Just like really good, solid California roll. Now, of course, this is not going to taste like something out of a really nice sushi restaurant out in LA, but here in this food hall, you're going to get your sushi fix. And they have such a variety there. Lots of rolls. They even got appetizers like tempura and these really nice bento boxes. So yeah, another one of the popular restaurants here at the International Food Court. So definitely try it if you love Japanese food. Oh, I'm getting quite full. So I'm going to be ending out with this other spot called Cheesetella, which is the dessert spot here at International Food Court. And they're known for these Taiwanese style cheesecakes. And the good thing about this place is that the menu is not that big, so it makes it very easy. You see, you got the Cheesetella, which is very popular. Chocotella if you want the chocolate. And they even have, yeah, those cheesecakes as well. So here are the two flavors I decided to get today. This is the famous Cheesetella, and they call it that because there is all of this cheese, you see, kind of in the center. That is the Chocotella. Since I like chocolate, I'm going to get this one. And it's worth noting that they tell you exactly how to keep this in the best condition for the best taste. You see, finish it within 12 hours, but then if you have leftovers, those are the instructions. I suppose you can use a fork to break this up, but look at that. I just had to show you. Isn't that pretty crazy? Like a very nice sponge cake. Okay, I remember I've had this in the past before, but this has been a while, so I love it. You definitely need to try it. I mean, look at that. Perfect sponge cake. See when you press it? See, just as impressive. Look at the chocolate one. Isn't that something? I mean, some people like the original Cheesetella flavor, which I do like, but I'm really into chocolate cocoa flavor. So this is definitely going to be my first pick. So as you can tell, there's quite a lot that you can eat here in this Korean food hall. It's so different from each other, so that's why I can't really say what exactly is the absolute best thing here, because you have the tonkatsu, you have the soondae, you even have sushi here, and of course the Cheesetella. So you're really going to have an adventure here at this food court. So yes, swing by here. They're open every day. Free parking for first 3 hours. You're going to have a blast here. I guess since I'm already here at the market, I could do some grocery shopping to end out my day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Rockstar Eater. You know what to do. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.